Donna here. My niece Mary is with me today.
Hi.
And we just got a Lorella Beauty Box. We got the June box, and it has the Love is Love palette in it. We're going to do the purple look today, but I did want to show you the palette because it is absolutely beautiful. Is that great? I love that it seems like every color powder has a glitter to go with it. So we're gonna do a video later where we see how many eye looks we can make with this. We have fun doing those kind of videos. But today we're gonna use the Lorella palette to do my makeup. And so this is gonna be one of our full-fledged makeup tutorials. I hope you love it. And everything that came from the Lorella box, we will let you know. And you can tell us whether you think this box was worth the $25 that we paid for it. Okay, hello. The palette alone was worth more than $25.
Yeah,
so,
the palette alone is worth $24
Yeah.
exactly.
So the value of the box is actually $88, and this is why I continue to get the Lorella box. It just amazes me what we get in this box every month, and there's no way I would be able to buy what's in the box for $25. So I've already done my morning routine, and now we're into the video, the makeup. So the first thing that we're going to do is put on our primer.
Yes.
Okay, so we are going to use the FVX.
VFX Pro.
I had the letters right in the wrong order.
Pharmacy Camera Ready Primer.
This is
So
our favorite primer, and so we're going to go ahead and use that. We have a new favorite makeup that goes with it, but I only got the samples, so I'm waiting for the full bottle to come in. Then we'll be using that in our videos.
So
But the VFX is a camera ready primer. So we basically use it every day. I use it every day when I do my makeup. But if it's like, if you're going for a photo shoot, or you know you're going to be taking a lot of photos of yourself, the VFX line from Pharmacy is great. There's a primer and there's a makeup.
yeah, we love that line, and especially for you guys, it really helps the makeup stand out and look really smooth, so you guys can see our tutorials really well. So yeah, we really love this primer because it really does what it says. It gets you camera ready.
Yeah.
It does. So
And we like things that do what they say.
yeah.
I'm sure you do too.
So we're just putting this all over her face and neck. As she mentioned, she did do skincare already, so that's very important. You want to do your moisturizers and things before you put your primer on. So we're just applying that all over the face, making sure to cover everything. We want everything to be primed.
Now, if you've been with us for a while, you know that we always do our eyes first. We do that for two reasons. One is sometimes your shadows and your glitters have fallout, and we don't like that to get on our makeup. But then also, you want your primer to have time to set in.
Yes.
You don't want to put your primer on and then right away put your makeup on. And that is a mistake that I notice a lot of women make. You want that primer to set. So I guess she is going to, we're going to do under the eyes with our concealer, and we like the Tarte concealer.
No, we're actually going to use this as our eyeshadow base for today.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer. We do sometimes use eyeshadow primers, but in my personal experience, concealer pretty much does the same. You can open your eye.
And if you use a good concealer,
Don't close it. Sorry.
if you use a good concealer, you know, why invest in an extra product?
Yeah, because
You know, you can use the concealer and it works just fine. So yes, they do have eye concealer, but in all honesty, we 99% of the time we just use a regular concealer.
Yeah.
So you don't need to go out and buy a specific eye concealer unless you just want to or have a certain type of look you're going for. But if you're just doing your average everyday looks, your concealer works fine. All you're trying to do is take the redness and color. You're trying to even out the color in your eyelids so that your eyeshadows blend well.
Yeah, and I don't really notice any sort of difference of the lasting of our eyeshadow when we use concealer versus eyeshadow primer.
I am always having to struggle to get it off at night, so I haven't had an eyeshadow yet that wants to come off, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. So today we're going to go for a purple and pink kind of look. We've done a lot of oranges recently and greens and blues, so I wanted to just do something a little bit girly today. So first, we're going to go in with our little flat fluffy brush, which I need to clean off because it's blue.
We had that one that came in the box. There's two of them that are we got two in the box, and I think those were both.
Oh yes, I forgot about these.
Yeah, those are both for eyes.
Yeah, so these are actually perfect for what I'm trying to do today.
Yeah, perfect.
We got two different ones. We got kind of like a flat fluffy type of one.
Oh, you can see it better if we take it out of there. There's a little bit of a glare, isn't there?
And
so
then that one that
nice?
she has is more of like a blending kind of crease sort of brush.
Yeah. Do you want me to help you with that?
And this one looks like this. We love our Lorella brushes. We actually got a whole entire brush kit from them.
Yeah, in our first $25 box, we got like $80 brush set.
Yeah, so we got a whole set of brushes.
I love the Lorella brushes.
We love their brushes. We love them. We use them all the time. So I'm going to take this big fluffy flat brush and I'm going to go in with this color called Equality. And I am going to put this all over her lid. So we're going to create sort of like a rounded shape at the edge here, but I'm just going to fill in her entire lid with this kind of pinky purpley.
It almost looks like a magenta, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
So just up to the crease with this, like I said, the whole lid area, and then I'm gonna round this sort of edge out here. And what I like to do is I'll use one side of the brush to apply the makeup, and then the other side that's sort of clean, I'll use to kind of blend it out.
So, which one did you get? This one. I almost got the wrong color. So I'm going to do the same thing with my other eye, or attempt to do it, so you can see that you don't have to have somebody applying this. Go to your crease. Just go like this with your crease. Don't be heavy-handed. That's the one thing I've learned from eyeshadow is don't be overhanded. Remember that your eyes are sensitive. The skin around your eyes are sensitive. Did you go higher than that?
Let me see.
It kind of looks like you did.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so she went a little higher. And I would like both my eyes to match. So
I would say that's good, and then blend the rest. Blend it up.
And we would use the other side to just blend it. Here we go. And that is a beautiful color. I think mine's is darker.
Yeah, a little.
Mine's is a little darker.
Yeah, just make sure to really blend the edges of that one over there.
Here we go. So see, you can do it yourself. You don't have to have somebody doing it for you.
I am going to add a little more over here just so we have like an even color payoff. And I don't know about you guys, but sometimes my eyes do turn out looking a little different. So I'll have to go back and forth and adjust them a little. And
I'm thinking if somebody's close enough to me to see that there's a little bit of difference, they need a slap.
yeah.
What do you think?
I
Get
agree.
away from my face, mister.
So next, we're actually going to go in with the same brush.
Make sure you clean your brush.
We use one of these little brush cleaners to wipe off our brushes in between shadows, which is really convenient and really awesome.
And they're very inexpensive on Amazon.
Yeah, so if you do a lot of makeup, a lot of eyeshadow looks, then you should definitely invest in it.
We can only have so many brushes, so we have to be able to clean them after we're, right? Yeah.
So the next color I'm going to go in with is called Coming Out, and it's this bright purpley kind of shade here in the corner. And we're going to take this at like the very tip of our brush, and I'm going to put this like right where that kind of pinkish magenta-y color meets, and I'm going to blend that up. So that's going to be our like outer color. So like kind of right at that top of that crease, we're just going to blend this all into sort of like the brow bone area, and I am going to take it down a little bit here and create sort of a V. And the reason I did it like this was because this purple color is quite a bit darker. So I wanted to make sure we had that pink base on first. So I'm going to really focus this in her crease, just really packing it on there. And then we're going to take this fluffy brush and we're going to blend that out like really well because it is a lot right now. So we're going to blend out those lines and make sure everything's sort of like an ombre. And this is definitely one of those looks that you kind of have to clean up a little bit afterwards because there's a lot of color going on and we're going high up into the brow bone. So luckily, in this month's Lorella box, we got some Lorella cleansing wipes, which are super cute. They're pink. You get 25 cleansing wipes. And so I'm going to take one of these.
You never have enough cleansing wipes.
Yeah, definitely not. So I'm going to make sure this is to my liking first. Also, whoa, these smell good. They smell like coconuts, I think. So we're blending all that purple up there. Now we're gonna fix it. So I'm gonna take the Lorella little cleansing wipe and I'm gonna just go in an upwards motion to kind of give a sharp line to the edge of this look. And we'll clean it up more later with concealer, but we just kind of want to clean as much as we can. And then if you haven't done your eyebrows yet, or if you keep your eyebrows cleared off like this, you want to wipe up there too, because you don't want it in your eyebrow. So now that we have like those harsh kind of lines, we're going to go ahead and blend that again. Make sure that there's no even though we love the precise lines, it's not part of this look. So I'm going to take a little more purple and just blend that in there too, to make sure the lines aren't harsh. Because harsh lines in eyeshadow is no good. And it might take you a second to get the look to your liking. Everybody's eyes are different and everybody's eye shape is different. So if the shape of this look doesn't work for you, you can try more of like a circular shape to the end of it, or more of a precise shape if you want. But I just want to make sure that purple is like vibrantly around the perimeter of this eyeshadow look. And I also want to make sure that we get these harsh lines that don't want to go away. Okay. So now that we have that darker purple up there, oh, thank you. That actually helps. Can you raise your eyebrows? And you want the purple to be like in a consistent kind of swoop, if you will. A consistent line.
Basically what we're doing is we're going to go around the brow. She's definitely having a hard time, so I'm going to show you here on this eye. It's going to go here and then go in like that. And then we're going to take our blender and we're just going to start blending so that we get it all. We don't want any harsh. There we go. There we go. There we go. So you saw how I did mine, and she did her side off camera to kind of help. So what are we going to do now?
So next we're going to take this color, which is called For Everyone.
Which one?
This one in the very corner.
Oh, that pinkish sparkly one?
Yes. This
Oh, yeah,
sparkly
that looks
pink
fun.
one.
That
Yeah,
looks fun.
it's fun and very beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to take that on a flat brush. And I'm just going to pack that on there. Wow, look at that. And we're going to put this right in the inner, well actually we're going to do a what's called a halo eye. So we're going to put this right in the middle of her eyelid.
You have to tell you, this is one of my favorite eye looks. The halo.
Yeah.
I really like this particular eye look, and we try not to do the same eye look every time, which is why we don't do it a lot. But I do like the halo, and I think that this palette that came in Lorella is perfect for it.
Yeah, so I packed it in the middle here, and then I am just taking my brush and kind of lightly dispersing it to the two sides, but it's still focused on that middle point.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm also going to take a very little bit of that and put that in her inner corner to give her some shimmer and shine there. I really love doing inner corners. And then I put a tad bit of the extra on her brow bone because I love to highlight inner corners and brow bones. I think it brings the look together really. So now she's gonna go ahead and do hers. She's just gonna pack that on there, just like I did, and then pack it on her eye.
I don't think I packed
Yeah,
it enough. I think I need more.
You want to like pat it. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. And then go a little more towards the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm in the middle, baby. I don't pack it on as well as you do, but sometimes it's better to not pack it on real thick at first so that you can gradually get it to where you want it to be. And I have a tendency to do that more. Still feel like I can pack a little bit more on there. There we go. We got a good amount now. And we're going to do a little bit right here. Just where that shadow is where I like to do it. Is that where you did it? Where the shadow is, right?
Yeah, just the very inner corner.
Yeah. Just where your shadow is. Like all of us, I don't care how old you are, have a little shadow there. And you can just put the little bit, just a little bit, don't put too much. And then whatever's left on your brush, you can just kind of go around the top with. That one you're hardly going to be able to see, but it's going to add just a little bit of a sparkle.
Yeah.
Okay? Hers still has more than mine. If you want but you can do as much or as little as you want when you do yours.
Yeah, you don't have to do a lot of glitter. Or
When I do mine, I tend to do a little bit less.
I think that looks good.
But it looks good, yeah.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do something that we don't normally do on this channel, which is use some black eyeliner. This is the Lorella Liner Shadow. This came in our box this month as well with the palette and the makeup wipes that we've shown so far. So this is super cute. I love the packaging. It's like a little square. So I'm excited to use it. It looks like just a basic felt tip liner. We're going to do a very tiny wing because she doesn't normally do wings on herself. So this is something new and different for us. And so I'm going to make it really small and really like minimal so it's easy for us to do. And it also doesn't look like too much on her eyes because of her light hair and her fair skin. Black liner or black eyeshadow can look really harsh on her. So we're just going to do a little tiny wing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull her eye taut like this. I'm going to pull it taut. And then I'm going to just use the very tip to line the top. And when you get into the inner corner, you want to use like the very, very tip. Like you want to do a very small line in the inner corner. So that it looks very thin. So you line the eye first, and then I'm just going to take the tip of this and kind of stamp it for the little wing. So I kind of just pressed it on there, and then now I'm just going to attach that little wing.
Did you guys see that?
To the line. And fix up however you'd like. And there is our little black wing. So I'm going to have her do that on the other side as well. And as you can see, it does make her face look a lot different because this is just not normal for us to do.
Yeah, and I don't even like doing it. But I'm going to try to do it for you guys.
Okay. Very thin there. Perfect.
And we're going to go down here. Okay. And then we're going to take it.
Barely at the edge of where you... That's too high. It's okay. We'll fix it.
Okay, didn't mind too high.
That's okay.
But you put to do your wing, you just put it however high you want to put it. If you want it higher like I did, you put it higher. If you want it lower like she did, you would put it lower. Did I finish mine? I don't even, my problem is I can't see. Because I don't have my glasses on. So I went a little higher than I should have, but.
Okay.
Not very good without my glasses on. Okay.
Close your eye. So I'm just gonna adjust mine so it doesn't look off. So I'm gonna make mine a little longer. And eyeliner can be super difficult, like one of the most difficult aspects of makeup.
Especially when you can't see
yeah.
without your glasses on.
So I am going to fix hers a little bit as well. And if you're not used to liner, you don't have to wear it. We just wanted to include it because we did get it with the palette.
Yeah, I don't use eyeliner, period. Eyeliner and false lashes, I just don't do them. I don't have anything against them, I just...
Yeah. And the funny thing about me is that that's all I wear.
Yeah.
It's eyeliner and false lashes. But, you know, everybody has their makeup preferences,
Yes,
and that's okay, you know, like everybody has their different kind of looks that they like to do. So,
like right now, I feel like I'm going to fly.
Yeah.
With these wings on my eyes.
Yeah, you're a little long over here.
Sorry.
Okay, so now that we have the wings done, there is a little bit of a mess up on that side, but it's okay.
That's what happens when you can't see.
Yeah.
Like when you said, do your eyeliner, I went, oh.
I would have done it, but I know you're doing that eye for them.
To give you guys an idea how you can actually do it on your eye, I do have a problem with eyeliner because I can't see without my glasses to put it on. Eyeshadow is different.
Yeah.
You know, you can do that even if your sight isn't 100%, but eyeliner kind of has to be really precise. Mm-hmm. And so I tend not to do it.
Yeah, I know for me, when I do my eyeliner without my glasses on, I have to get one of those really magnified mirrors and be very precise about my lines.
I have it 10 times in here. Next time I gotta remember that. Is my little 10 times mirror.
Yeah, so if you wear glasses and you're trying eyeliner for the first time, I would say definitely practice a little bit and also use a very up close mirror. So I'm just gonna clean up all the purple that's under the eyes. Sorry. Or any purple that's under the eyes. So none of that gets in our foundation.
I will say that I really didn't feel a lot of fallout with the glitter.
Yeah,
which is amazing.
Yeah.
So this is a 10 times, and what I like is you can suction it to your mirror, and then when you're done, you can take it off and put it back. So there are mirrors you can buy like that where you just suction them on, and then you can take them off, or you can leave them in the corner and you know, do them that way. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the face. So, first things first, I like to do foundation. So, today we're going to use the Pharmacy BB Beauty Skin Perfecting Balm. This is in the color light to medium. And what I like to do is I just take a flat foundation brush like this, and I just put... Did you see her, how she put it on the brush?
Yeah, so I put it on the brush like this.
Can we go closer?
Yeah.
Or is it just me that I can't see? See how she's put it on the brush?
So
if you don't have a blender and you have a brush, you can do it that way.
So I put it on the brush and then I kind of start to like spread it around to where it needs to go. So I spread it out a little bit. I almost like basically paint her face.
That's kind of what makeup does anyway.
Yeah. So I brush this all around her face and her neck. And then once it's kind of like flat like this and like dispersed, then I will take the Beauty Blender and blend that into her skin.
Do you feel like I need to
Adjust that.
There you go. That better.
So I also cover her eyebrows in this because we don't do her eyebrows.
I'm on trend right now because that's the latest thing is not having eyebrows.
Yeah.
The latest trend is no eyebrows.
The bleach eyebrows are big right now, yeah.
So I'm on trend.
Close your, yeah, there you go. So I just blend this all in, making sure that there's no patchiness and that it's all nice and smooth and that everything is covered. And I forgot that you were doing that side, but I'm sure you guys have seen her.
Oh yeah, the makeup I'm not worried about. I'm sure they can. But sometimes it's a little harder to do the eyes on yourself, so I kind of wanted to see them to see that.
Yeah.
And even if it is a little hard, you can do it.
So I make sure to blend everything. Once everything's nice and smooth and blended, then I will take our concealer, same concealer from before, the Tarte. This is one of our favorites. And I just put it here and there. And I am going to put a little bit on her nose to highlight that. Oh, you want to? Here?
There's red in there.
Oh, yeah. Now you have a random line right there.
Oh well, we'll blend it in.
Yeah. Okay, so...
It all blends, people. It all blends.
So I did put a little bit because she has like some redness around her nose.
Allergy season.
Yeah, so we want to cover that up. And then we're going to take a small brush. We're going to take like a small flat kind of brush and just disperse the makeup kind of how we did with the foundation. And we're going to disperse this like onto her eye. And we're also going to clean this up. So we'll do a nice line here to clean that up. And also I do this so I can make sure that the makeup gets up to her lash line. Because even with my own makeup, I struggle with getting all the way up to the lash line because you don't want to get too close to your eyes with like a big beauty blender. Or closer than we already have to, because we do have to get close to the eyes, but I don't want to stick it in her eye to be able to do that part. So I just use the little brush to get any little details. We're just going to blend that like directly into the foundation. And then same thing with over here. We're going to disperse of the concealer. have the concealer on, we're going to go ahead and powder her face. We're going to use the Paldeo Forever and Ever Brightening Powder. This is a brightening powder, so I really like to use it like under the eye area. And so I'm just going to take like this small, almost like highlighter sort of brush, and I'm going to pack that onto it like so. And I'm going to just put this directly under the eyes right after I am done blending to prevent creasing from the concealer.
So remember, if you have problems with the concealer under your eyes creasing, as soon as you put it on, put this powder on and let it set for a little while. It's called baking, but you're going to let it set for a little while, and that'll help you with the creasing. And then after you've let it set, you're just going to brush it off, and that will prevent the cream contour from creasing. Anytime you're using a cream product, you're going to want to put powder over it to prevent it from creasing and caking and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I'm just taking a big fluffy brush and I lightly applied a layer of powder to the whole rest of her face. And then next we're going to use the Lidl Color Control blush. This is from Temu, but it is a very, very pigmented, and we just use another slightly smaller fluffy brush from Lorella. And I'm going to use the top color. It actually comes with two. Wait, where's the other one?
It's there.
Well, it comes with two colors. But I like the top one. So we're just going to...
It's like a pinkish and a coralish kind of.
Yeah. So we're just going to dab that right under where we have like baked, sort of. And then I use like I said, I use the one side for product and one side is sort of clean. So I will use the other side to kind of blend all that out. And we'll put a little on her nose. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
And now we have the blush. Okay, so then sometimes I'll use the big fluffy brush to kind of blend in blush. Because the thing about it is that we want to make the blush bright for you guys, but also look good in person.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's why, we work on the blush a little bit, because we want her to look like she has some color, but not like a lobster.
Sorry. Every time she starts doing my makeup, I start yawning. It just relaxes
It's
me
relaxing.
so much. And then at the end, you're going to, of course, take the powder off from under the eyes.
Yes. So I'm also going to add some highlighter today, just to go along with the color that's on the eyes. I'm actually going to use the same color for everyone. And I'm going to take this brush, this highlighting brush that I mentioned a few minutes ago. I cleaned it off, and I'm just going to kind of tap that onto there. And we're going to do a light highlighting. Oop. I think that was
a piece
some
of
glitter.
Yeah. Ah, it's raining glitter.
So we're just going to put a little bit in the normal highlighting spots. And I just feel like this is very subtle. You can only really see this in person, but it does kind of bring the eyes and the face together a little bit. So yeah,
I think you guys can kind of see a little bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we barely did the nose because we don't want her to look like she has a big old shiny nose. Okay, so next we will finish up the eyes by adding some mascara. We're just going to do some light mascara because, You can't really see much of her eyelashes anyways because of the eyeliner. This is the Pharmacy Limitless Volume Mascara. As you guys can see, most of like our favorite things are like Pharmacy or Lorella.
Mm-hmm.
But those have just been our favorites recently, so.
I've used Pharmacy for a long, long time. I'm sorry.
Sorry. Look up. I'm just going to do, like I said, a light mascara, so I'm just going to barely put some color on her bottom lashes to add some dimension there. And then next, we're going to go ahead and brush off this powder because it's been on there for a minute. So we're going to look up. We're going to brush that off and make sure the face is all nice and blended. And as you can see, look up, it made that concealer look even brighter, and it definitely did its job as a brightening powder. With brightening up the eyes. So next we're going to go ahead and use a lip gloss that came in our Lorella box this month. This is the Lorella Icon Gloss.
Very natural. Oh, sorry. Whew. Very natural looking gloss.
Which is great because we have a kind of crazy look today. So this is what it looks like. It's in the color Priceless. And we're just going to go ahead and put this on her lips. And this is a very nude gloss, which I'm happy about because, as I mentioned, the eyes are obviously very colorful. So it's good to use a nuder gloss or a clear gloss when you have colorful eyes. Unless you're going for a really bold look, then you can do bold eyes and bold lips. But for regular kind of looks, I like that.
And that's kind of one thing I like about the Lorella box too, is everything kind of goes together.
Yeah.
Like they gave you this palette, but to help you realize that your lips should be more natural, they put that natural gloss in there. So it kind of helps where you don't even really have to think about it, because it's like, okay, I'm using this really colorful palette, so I need to do my lips, in natural. And that is kind of another advantage to a beauty box like this one.
So last but not least, we're going to go ahead and use the Lorella Matte Setting Mist. This was also in our Lorella box, and I think that's really awesome. It has such cute packaging.
I love their packaging.
I know, I love that they're all
packaging
pink and stuff.
Is really pretty.
So it just says for best results, shake well, apply over makeup, spray 2 to 4 times in an X and a T formation. So we're gonna shake it really well, and then we'll apply. Wait, I'm gonna spray some first so she knows what it's like. And there we go. It's very misty. It is called a matte setting mist, so it's a lot more misty than a regular setting spray. But does it feel good on the skin? Does your skin feel wet?
No, it feels good.
And there we have it.
There we are.
There is today's.
So here's our makeup look. Again, the Love is Love Lorella Eye Palette we used. We used some of her wipes, Lorella wipes, the mist, the setting mist, the lip gloss, the black eyeliner. Those were all from Lorella. And then we used a few pharmacy products like the mascara, the makeup, the BB makeup. The primer was from pharmacy. We used the Tarte. This tends to be one of our favorite, the Tarte concealer. And this one from Temu, I'm telling you,
It surprised
for
us.
the price, it is turned out to be one of our favorites. And I like that it has the 2 different colors in it, because the pinks and corals are what I lean to. So that's good. And then this here, the Palladio, I got off of Amazon. It's a brightening powder, and so far I've liked it the best. So sometimes you don't use things all from the same company.
Yeah.
If it works for you and you like the way it feels and looks and goes on your skin, then use it, and you don't have to be buying top of the line expensive products to get a good look. So to me, it's important that you realize that and know that. We've done makeup looks with Wet and Wild, and they came out just fine.
Beautiful, yeah.
So you don't always have to be picky about your brand. What you really want to stop and look at and be picky about is the colors that you're using, and making sure that those colors complement your skin. That is really more important a lot of times than what brand you're buying. Now, like I said, I like Lorella, I like Pharmacy, and I tend to lean towards those. You're going to find your favorites as well, but you're welcome to try Pharmacy. You're welcome to try Lorella. I'll leave links in the description for you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Mary, for your help, and we'll see you in the next makeup video. Bye-bye.
Bye.